The media, civil society and trade union collective is urging Speaker Mahinda Yapavewardena to not approve the online safety bill until it is ensured that the amendments given by the Supreme Court have been properly incorporated. They made this request in a letter to Speaker Mahinda Yapavewardena. Over 130 organizations, including the Free Media Movement, the Professional Journalists Association, the Young Journalists Association, the Law and Society Trust, the Salon Teachers Union and the Health Professionals Trade Union are included in the media, civil society and trade union collective to rise against oppressive laws. In the letter sent to the Speaker, they emphasize that the online safety bill, which endangers the right to freedom of expression, should be completely rejected. In the letter, they point out that as a sovereign citizen of Sri Lanka, they strongly object to the sudden adoption of the draft in Parliament on the 24th of January, despite the recommendations of the Supreme Court and without holding discussions with any party. They further state in the letter that if certain amendments proposed by the Supreme Court are not included in the bill that was passed, it is a clear violation of the Constitution and an attack on the sovereignty of the people. The media, civil society and trade union collective against oppressive laws say that they believe it is an insult to the court as well. The letter also states that it is clear that the government is hastily trying to pass this bill into law with the narrow aim of controlling dissent against the government that is mounting before the upcoming election. Meanwhile, multiple factions have raised concerns over the amendments to the law, including the online safety bill. The Journalists for Rights organization convened a press conference in Colombo.
As the country progresses and develops, ensuring justice for non-criminal offences becomes crucial. These offences have been established as crimes, but justice has not been served. I urge the government to re-evaluate its approach. Justice must be served and not delayed. This requires the government to actively fulfill its responsibility. If freedom of expression is truly upheld, I would like to formally express our opposition to these ongoing obstacles. Following its passage by Parliament, the minister who introduced the recent online safety bill has announced additional amendments. These amendments will address concerns raised by media organizations and the international community. The minister said that a draft amendment bill will be tabled in Parliament, incorporating the proposed changes put forward by these entities. Therefore, we recommend swift action to implement amendments to the online safety bill. We're now taking a look at the comments made at the weekly cabinet media briefing on the matter.
ලෝකේ අනිකුත් දියුණු රටවල තිබෙන සම්මතයන් හා පිළිවෙත් අනුව තමයි මේ සකස් කළා.
This has been prepared according to the norms and practices of other countries. The act has been passed and the necessary arrangements are being made for the implementation of the act without delay. This will be used against harm that is done to society by social media elements. This will pave the way for a more civilized society and will not disrupt the education process. A misleading view is being placed among society. Legislators can't pass laws and regulations as they please for political purposes. All factions must discuss the matter with the Attorney General and prepare the necessary amendments. The Attorney General must be aware of the amendments that are made. Never in the history of Sri Lanka has the matter been taken to court after it was passed in Parliament.
Against such a backdrop, civil activist Piyat Nikeshala, who was arrested yesterday, has been remanded until tomorrow.
Piyat Nikeshala was arrested yesterday by the Computer Crime Investigation Division of the Criminal Investigation Department when he arrived to provide a statement. Accordingly, he was produced in court today and the case was called up in the magistrate's chambers.
පෙරේදා දිනේදී පියත් නිකේෂලව තනකොට ගැනීමක් සිද්ධ කළා.
Piyat Nikeshala was arrested by the Computer Crime Investigation Division of the Criminal Investigation Department and he was produced before court today. The main reason for the arrest by the Computer Crime Investigation Division was a telephone call made by a person to the Minister of Public Security, Tiran Alas, which was recorded and later posted on Piyat's TikTok. That video had been downloaded and uploaded on his YouTube channel. The magistrate asked who filed the complaint. There is no initial complainant. The best part is that this has come through the National Intelligence Service. What is wrong with our country's intelligence? Does National Intelligence have nothing else to do besides reporting videos published on YouTube and taking action against them?
සම්බන්ධයෙන් පැමිණිලි දදාගෙන රාජ්‍ය බුද්ධ්‍යංශයට වෙන වැඩ නැත.